Hey Virgo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 11th. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. At the heart of your reading, we have the world in reverse. I think you've just stepped through the portal. You are in the new chapter now. It's just beginning. You're still fresh off the heels of a major shift in your life, a major change. The season of endings is over, and you're looking toward the future. Maybe receiving or sending out some communications in that regard with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Show me the challenge. What challenge is Virgo facing? We have the Four of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. You may have had a lot more time to rest in the last season of your life, and there's a little piece of fuzz floating through. You're like, that's an orb. I can see the little piece of dust, though. Call it an orb if that feels good, though. We have Four of Swords in reverse, which is what's telling me that you are maybe getting a lot busier in this new chapter of your life. Not as much time to kick back, relax, heal when you're feeling off. I feel a sense of being a lot more engaged in life now. And we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is a need for simplification, doing too much, and more of a need of letting go. Four of Pentacles in reverse, shedding. So the season of endings is over, but you carried some things through this portal with you that are not for this next chapter. You did a little too much holding on and not quite enough letting go. So that could be any number of things. It could be physical possessions. It could be ideas about the past. It could be grudges that you're carrying. But being Pentacles, it's most likely something tangible. I can tell you what it is for me. I moved and I held on to a lot of my old stuff when I could have given it away. But I decided to prioritize, like in time management, it would have taken me a lot longer to try to sell or donate rather than just pack it up and put it in storage here and tend to that later. So now I've moved through that portal. I'm a Virgo rising, so that's why I'm sort of applying this to my circumstance as an example for you. I see the Four of Pentacles as an example, as an example of the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So we need to simplify or delegate. We need to let go of possessions or a lack mentality. That's a big part of it. Four of Pentacles is the reason why you hold on to things so tightly is because you're afraid that they'll never be replaced. You'll never have more. You'll never be able to afford to replace what you would be letting go of. So in practical terms, it's that holding on to material things. But in a deeper sense, it represents the reason why one would do that. So the reversal of the Four of Pentacles energy would mean shifting away from a lack mindset toward a more of an abundance mindset, trusting that there's always going to be more, you always have all you need and more. Anything that you let go now is replaceable. If you don't need it in the moment or in the next month or two, let's be pragmatic about life, right? I don't need toothpaste right now, so I'm going to throw it away. I'm not being silly. But, maybe you don't need a closet full of 10 different sizes of clothing for the future 20 years as you fluctuate your weight, whatever. It's my story. Let's see. You guys, it's so hard for me to let go of some of these clothing items. Some of them I've never worn. I bought them as like aspirational clothes. Like, okay, when I hit this goal weight, I'm going to wear this pair of jeans, this designer jeans, and they're fantastic and I'm going to love wearing them. But I've just never hit that weight. So it's now in a box in my garage. You're focused on the Four of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Accepting something emotionally, feeling more aligned with something that is requiring a greater degree of emotional maturity from you. You're becoming more happy about something new than you were. You were resistant to this thing that had been offered to you in the past because it wasn't making you happy. But as you move into this new chapter of your life, you're finding the joy in it. You're finding a reason to care about it. And you're more receptive to that offer or that type of offer now because of the inner shift that's gone on. Your shift of paradigm, your shift of mindset with the Ten of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. And in the recent past, we have the Page of Cups, which is, I think, representing a bit of that shift or like the instigation of it. Because the Page of Cups is the start of a new feeling. It's not quite the Ace of Cups. It's not that moment of feeling something new. So the start of a new feeling. It's when you've taken hold of it and you are learning about it. You are adopting it. You're embracing this feeling. It's growing within you. You're not quite acting on it yet, but you're learning about it. It feels new to you in a way that's exciting. But you're still a little unsure what to do with it. Show me the crowning energy. Chariot in reverse. So you're meant to shift your alignment. Okay, interesting. Let me pull a clarifier on that. The Chariot in reverse has like staying put energy. It's not necessarily putting down roots, but it's the absence of travel. Yeah, you're meant to have fun through this season of your life with the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment here. Pleasure-seeking actions, being in the moment, doing what delights you, acting on your passions. I think there's a realization that needs to take place about what that means for you. You may be really trying to push in a direction with which you are unaligned. You don't have passion for it. You don't have, you're not wishing to move in that direction. It doesn't hold the key to your happiness. So in the experiences that you're having now, coming to the realization of the things that you're not aligned with may be necessary or helpful before you can realize what you are passionate about and reorient yourself in that direction. Show me what comes up in the near future. The moon in reverse. Things that are currently in the shadows are going to start to become more clear. Your worries and concerns about the future will start to be addressed. The unknowns will start to get answered. Yeah, we're specifically talking about your current lack of clarity being addressed with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Show me surprise energy. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. These are shifting boundaries or knocking down the doors. Oh, increasing the capacity to receive. Oh, that's interesting. I've never really looked at it this way, but the Seven of Wands in reverse can be a breaking down of boundaries. When you pair that with financial abundance, I think that we're talking about like a shattering of the lack aspect. The last thing that's holding you back from receiving the abundance that the universe wants to pour into your life. Increasing your capacity to receive. It comes through some completing some action with the Ten of Wands here. Okay. Your hopes and fears are represented by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You don't want to get back on the hamster wheel. You don't want to repeat past patterns of your life. You're like, hell no. Yeah, I'd rather opt out than go through some of those things again. Let's see. The end result, we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's very mixed messages coming through here, but it's very intentional. It's with a purpose. I think this is either downgrading your goal to something that's more within reach or more quickly attainable, but underscoring that with all the financial abundance you can possibly receive and more. This could be an event being rescheduled, or you don't end up attending something that you're planning to attend. Or this could be saying, when the upcoming event is over, you will have reached your financial goal. I'm going to take it that way. I have an event coming up this weekend, which will probably mean I can't put out readings on YouTube for a couple of days. For the first time, I'm going to be doing in-person readings professionally. I've done them for friends and acquaintances plenty of times. I'm very comfortable doing readings in person. But professionally, with this Distilled Tarot business, I've been primarily doing readings over Zoom online. And anyone watching who wants a personal reading, just go to my website and you can schedule one. I'd love to meet with you, connect with you directly if you're looking for that kind of support. But this event that I'm attending is like a fair or an expo where there'll be lots of different types of like aura photography and psychics and I think palm readers. And I'm not sure if any other tarot readers are going to be there. From the list that I saw, I suspect I might be the only one. But it's going to be ideally a day of doing like a lot of tarot readings back to back. So these daily recordings of 12 readings back to back would have been good practice, but this is even going to be stepping it up a notch. So yeah, just a little like chatty moment from me. The event coming up this weekend, when it's over, could mean that 10 of Pentacles, financial abundance goal that I'm looking to achieve by attending this event. So wish me luck, guys. Send me good vibes for that. Your advice, we have Temperance. Trust and believe that the universe does have your back, that things are all working out behind the scenes. The actions that you take in your life have ripple effects that you are unaware of, that are aligning things. It feels like the universe conspiring in your favor, but it's truly just the actual mechanism of how the universe works as a result of our own behaviors. We mess up that flow when we stop believing that it's going to work, when we let self-doubt or self-defeating behaviors get in the way, when we stop too soon working toward what it is that we want, and we expect immediate results, and when it would have just taken more discipline, more commitment to see the things unfold in our 3D reality. Once you set yourself toward a goal, the outcome is all but assured. You just have to stay on the path and keep the faith alive. So Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.